while she browses over there, why don't you take a seat in the couch? So I sat in the couch, and he just fucked off and left me. Right. So I was like, okay, good. I like this guy. He's not like Sharky, right? And then, bro, the couch was so comfortable, man. I was like, the bastard, he fucking got me, bro. He put me in the fucking right couch.
That's the salesperson. Like I hate to, like I swear, the last thing I do in my life, I become a salesperson. Like shit, you tell them, okay, we understand it. Can you give me a minute? And then you tell them, okay, they will go, and the other guy comes, like, hey, how can I help you? Like, bro, leave me the fucking alone for 5 minutes. Let me just focus what I'm gonna buy. You know?
Yeah, man. Like the couch was like, bro, this couch is sick. So it's like leather, but it's kind of cushiony at the same time. So it's like a two-tone, like darker gray. Um, and then it has like it reclines all the way back, so it's very good on the spine. And like when you go all the way back, it kind of like stretches you out a little bit too. So it really like gets nice. Yeah, man, it's fucking amazing. And then it has the cup holders in there, and then there's like a little center console where you can put the remote control, and it has the charging C ports for your iPhone or Android or whatever you
I
got.
know which one you mean.
And
The one with
yeah,
the USB.
yeah, the USB thing, bro. And then on top of it, it has heating and air conditioning in the fucking couch, bro. I was like, what? I've never seen that before, ever.
You just install a steering wheel, it will be a car after a year.
Megan's running to Ashley's. Bro, it was crazy, bro. I was like, yo, this thing's like warming up. And then my wife's like, yeah, it has heat. And I'm like, yo, that's sick. And then we looked at the button below, and I was like, yo, is that AC in the fucking couch? It's like, what? That's crazy, man.
You know, this
And this is from Ashley's
this
or
tells me that y'all are old as hell because y'all are out here talking about furniture.
Yeah, bro. It's from Ashley's. And yeah, I'm not old as hell. I'm only 34. So yeah, yeah, yeah.
bro, bricks is so stupid. Bricks material feels like my back pain, like shit.
Bro, the only thing that you should buy from the Brick or Leon's, actually Leon's is, well, the Leon's own the Brick anyway. So if you're buying or a bed or a couch or let's say bed,
Like
couch
anything
or
like a
appliances,
decoration.
don't get it from those places. But Leon's in the Brick, decorations, coffee tables, nightstands, like those kind of things, cool. But anything that like is a big purchase where you're gonna spend a lot of time in it. Like my bed, bro, I had to get my bed from Sleep Country and stuff, like in the mattress and the bamboo pillows and shit. Because yeah, my sleep is very
Sleep
important to me.
Country, Sleep Country has the same feature as the one you told me for the sofa. There's like in Sleep Country I seen there's one with the heated bed, sorry, heated bed, and you can even put like there's air conditioner inside it too if you want it.
Oh damn! Don't tell me that, bro. I'm so glad my wife's not here right now because she would fucking would rack up this credit card again.
You gotta do another 160 hours.
I know, bro. I was like, yo, I let the credit card bill came in the house, and I was like, does that say 1,000 or does that say $10,000? And she was like, there's another zero over there. I was like, fuck. And she's like, yeah, but the minimum's only like 400. And I'm like, fuck that. I'm not fucking paying no minimum bullshit. So I straight away paid like 3 grand on it. And then I was like, 2 weeks time, this is fucking done. This is gone. We're not having no massive bill over our heads. I don't like that shit. She's like,
Bro,
well,
it's better
it's
than
only
there.
10,000. I'm like,
Better
but I
than
don't
there.
like no debts, bro. I don't like any kind of debt. The only debt that we should have is a mortgage, bro. I'm not into any kind of fucking debts. I don't like that shit. I want to keep like immaculate credit.
Only debt here that I have only like a few hundreds. Like if I have to pay it this week, like I got a note from that. It's the OSAP shit. Oh yeah, Junior, I forgot to tell you. So what I was gonna say, yeah. Wait, fuck, I forgot that shit now. Damn.
You
Oh
guys
yeah,
stop smoking,
oh
man.
yeah. Not the bricks, the other one. Something with the for decoration. Go
Eons,
there. Structure. No, fuck. Something like that.
home
It's a red
sense.
logo. No man. Wait, HomeSense is stupid. It's like a winners. Wait.
Bad boy, lazy boy.
Bro, fuck. I forgot that. If you're gonna do a lot of design, I get like like a coffee table. I got it from there. Structural, yeah, structural. It's like a red logo.
Yeah. Well, what's it? Type it in the chat.
Structural.
Hey, Megan, where you from, Megan?
She's from Toronto.
Megan's from Toronto as well. Oh,
I was
I was
gonna
gonna.
say, no
She
way,
doesn't
that's all
sound like.
Canadians right there.
She don't sound Canadian.
Oh, now I remember what I was gonna say. Fuck yeah. So listen, next week, like who is coming to Toronto, my friend, and we should hang out. So, what's his name? What's her name? Libby. Libby is coming here to Toronto. So you basically needs to hang out. If you wanna hang out, let
Batch,
me know.
hush, Batch, for 1 second. How you doing, Harper?
Papa.
I cannot hear your mic. Your mic is low as hell.
Good. How are you guys? Al?
So I wanted to ask you. So there's an old PD rule, right, that stated that if you were a part of SWAT, you could not be a blue suit. How would you feel if that rule got implemented again so that SWAT can be committed as it once was? Just so, because the way I'm also looking at it, it kind of feels like the politics is getting in the way of the team growing, or at least pushing forward. That's my assessment from where I stand. I don't know if that's correct or not. Like it's getting in the way.
I mean, it kind of is, but on the same token, like, I feel like we're so low on people who actually are active and do things that if we don't do both those, nothing's really going to get done kind of deal. Because I've thought about that too before, but I'm like, then who's going to do all the hiring and all the other shit? You know what I mean? We just don't have a lot of people right.
I mean, you can let the other people stress about it.
Well, I mean, I could, but I think, I don't know. Joey made a comment that if his suit was taken, he would quit. So there's that also.
I want to talk to Joey a little bit too. It's just for the way I feel about it. I just feel like as of recently, the hiring events are getting in the way of SWAT. And then right now, SWAT is only at like 10 members. Collected, like dispatch is more staff than SWAT. That should never ever be the case. And I just feel that maybe the blue suit is a hindrance to y'all getting what y'all need done. It's not to say that, you can't ever go back to a blue suit, but you would have to make that sacrifice just like a lot of other PD officers. Why are you knocking? You're a 3-star. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So I just want to get your take on it before I pitch the idea to Brandon and Joey, maybe. I just want to get everybody's feel for it.
Yeah, I don't know. You kind of surprised me. And I don't really want to say too much until I talk to Brandon and Joey, because I have a feeling that they're going to feel stronger about it than I do.
Yeah, okay, I don't mind that. It's just more the way I'm looking at it, like, I don't know, it feels like the interviews are like this is the way I'm looking at it. If SWAT is doing an op, that means no interviews are getting done. And then if no interviews are getting done, people might get demoted, and then it's a whole different story. But then,
I mean, is it like there have been several times where like there were, a couple generals that weren't SWAT doing interviews, plus us that are SWAT, and SWAT was needed and we couldn't go. I feel like in those types of situations, it should be okay for the SWAT generals to leave and go attend to the SWAT stuff if there's other people available that aren't SWAT.
and I completely understand it's just more the randomness of people who show up. That's the one thing that PD has always struggled with is consistency in people who show up to hiring events. I say that as somebody who doesn't show up to the hiring events. Um, I'm just I'm just trying to figure it out because I need, in my opinion, as somebody who's been in the PD for a very long time and a SWAT captain and OIC for a very long time, I don't feel like SWAT is where it really needs to be. Not to say that y'all aren't doing a good job. I just feel like it's not up to. I feel like you're trying, like when you first joined, like when any of you first joined. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, we had a lot more active like members when I first joined. We're like losing everybody lately.
I just feel like the politics and the blue suit is really getting in the way of everything that needs to really be done with the division, in my opinion. That's just my opinion, which is why I wanted to talk to everybody about it and see how they feel.
I honestly think it's fine. The commanders, we're still trying to do everything we can. I mean, I've been like making the list and shit, and it's just we can't get our members active and online. We call a meeting, and it's like the same 4 or 5 of us. So, I mean, that's up to you guys. Ultimately, I feel like we can do both. I don't really feel like the generals on SWAT are the issue. And also, I just kind of sent them a quick Discord message, and the first reply was, "What the fuck?" So I'm thinking it's not gonna probably fly with the boys.
I mean, I don't know. It's really something I'm thinking about because SWAT went from 30 to 10 and now 9, no 8 because Raydell just retired as well.
Who retired?
Raydell, Colonel. I'm really just trying to figure out where to balance everything and try to see where we can get everything up to standard again. Because I like that whole thing that happened yesterday, like I'm not saying it shouldn't have happened, but I just feel like that was I just feel like it's a deeper issue in terms of like maybe people are worried about 2-star or 3-star as opposed to doing their current job.
I could not care less about 2 or 3-star. The only reason I became a general is because you guys were like really struggling with hiring events and stuff. Like, I don't care about my rank. I just like to help out because that's just who I am, and I'm fine doing it all. But I mean, ultimately, that's up to you.
Which is why I'm trying to get everybody's feel for it. I mean, Junior, I know he doesn't care. Junior doesn't care. Megan, she's voiced her opinion as well. Actually, I don't even think you are SWAT.
He is.
No, actually has no say in this event. But I'm just trying to gauge everybody's opinion.
That makes me think of something else too. Like, several of the active ones that aren't command but that are SWAT, like JC and Justin Taitnick. There goes 2 SWAT members again. That we're down now. If you implement, well, it doesn't just affect the command because they're going to obviously stay generals, right? Because they're not SWAT command, so they're going to choose their suit, and then there goes 2 members that were responding to calls and ops.
I just feel like for me, like again, it's a new generation of PD. When I came in, it was a genuine sacrifice you had to make to either commit to SWAT and stay where the action is, or go into management. And it's just very interesting how that has gradually changed.
I think it's changed because we just have a lot. Like, we have less people even just since I've been here. Like, there's way less people.
I don't know, but I'm trying to get a feel for everything. Like I said, I'm thinking about ways to really get everything where it needs to be, especially SWAT, because it shouldn't just be when SWAT comes online, shouldn't just be blue suits coming online. You get what I'm saying? It just feels like SWAT has kind of, in a way, lost its original meaning. If that makes sense. Like, it just feels like SWAT. Like, I feel like people perceive SWAT as this exclusive boys club that you have to be cool enough to get in. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but let me just interject here, Scotty. It's the rules back in the day with the vest. Yeah, it made sense because it eliminated a lot of the extra shit that a blue suit would have to do. Right now, to Harper's point, it's not the suit itself that is the issue. We don't mind having the suit, but if we are if we're being told that it's mandatory for us to attend these hiring events and it's mandatory for us to do trainings and all this other shit, where we should only really be focusing on SWAT, like I was saying earlier. We should be doing SWAT trainings. We should be doing wanted missions. We should be doing ops. Right, all of that stuff is what's important on SWAT. We shouldn't be doing all this other bullshit macro hiring crap when there's like a million other officers that can do that have the blue suit, because there's 30 blue suit positions where they can go ahead and just deal with that, and you never find 30 of them online doing hiring or macro trading anyway. So, but I mean, like I said, like this suit, yes, it makes me look sexy. We all agree on that point. Yep. But yeah, man, you can just fucking just rip this shit right off of me, bro, because I do not give a flying fuck about the suit. I just want to be kicking ass in SWAT, and that's it. At the end of the day, I don't really want to be doing interviews. I don't mind doing them, but if I'm gonna be like choosing over doing an interview and macro training or doing an op like with SWAT and fucking dropping people and arresting, making arrests and all that fun shit, I'm obviously gonna choose that.
So my counterpoint to, having just blue suits in SWAT and stuff, it's like, what's the point of you having the suit in the first place? Like, that's my whole point. Like, I feel like the suit does come with responsibilities, and if you just neglect those because of SWAT, it could just be used as vice versa. You get what I'm saying? Oh, I didn't do my trainings and stuff this week because of SWAT, and then I didn't do this and this because of my MG duty. So it's like, I just feel maybe it's coming to a crossroads in terms of where majority of people cannot find the balance.
Hey, how's Tisha walking in here with the short shorts, Mrs. Hunter?
Stop stealing my lines.
Mrs. Hunter. Wow. Let me turn it. I'm gonna turn away. Everybody turn away. Those shorts are super short.
Hey, don't do cheeks like that.
No.
Hold on.
No.
Oh,
No.
damn.
Nah. Those shorts are too short. They're not appropriate for the workplace.
That's what so many cases. But that's my point to whatever I was saying. I was trying to read whatever you guys posted in the chat, but if you guys could voice that, that'd be much better.
Haram, haram.
I don't know. I think it's
Crazy.
I think it's fine as is. I get what you're saying, that like it could be used as an excuse, but I think just kind of like pay attention. You know what I mean? Like, I show up to all the hiring events. I've only missed two. One last night because I was about to retire, and then one because I was busy. But I come to them all. The only thing I'm saying is, like, we will make the attempt, like we always do now, to come. The only adjustment I would say would be like, you know, if a SWAT op does come up during hiring, if there are other generals available that aren't SWAT, let us go do the op. So that stuff's still getting done. It doesn't happen a ton, but it does happen sometimes. Megan's right. That's when we're busiest.
And then, so that's my point. What if there's no generals but SWAT generals on? That means our officers just go out and die. You get what I'm saying? Which is why it's best to just have a committed team, in my opinion, of course. Go ahead, Junior.
All right. So let's say this. Let's say we make a rule that, and Tisha would sign off on it, saying that SWAT's commitment in terms of the higher ups in SWAT, or the chain of command, or whatever in SWAT or SWAT command, if they are busy doing other things like trainings and ops and all the rest of it, then we don't have to go and attend these interview macro or whatever. Now, if there's nothing going on and you have that blue suit, then you can go and do that stuff, right? You can go and help out or whatever. But if not, and it becomes an issue, like I said, I don't necessarily care about the uniform, so I'm good with taking my vest and just kicking ass on SWAT. So I'm good either way.
It's not confirmed. It's not confirmed yet. It's just more a conversation as to see where everybody's head's at. Because I just feel like, as of recent, SWAT is more concerned with politics that are affected by the blue suit, as opposed to, you know, doing the normal job. Like, that's what me, Chief, and Lester are here for. We're the politics people. We're not, you know, you get what I'm saying? Like, we're the ones here who are dealing with that. I just feel like if people are worried about, oh, the 2 stars or 3 stars are not doing their job, like that's our job to worry about that. You get what I'm saying? I just feel like that's a huge part as to why SWAT hasn't really been going where it needs to go, because people are so distracted and focusing on other things. Not naming names, but I'm just saying as a matter of my perspective.
Yes, I mean, I disagree, because I do SWAT stuff all the time. I've got spreadsheets going, like we do action reports. I mean, I'm doing stuff for SWAT constantly. The problem that I'm always running into is the members just aren't active. They don't come on when we ask them to. They're just not active. So
Again, this was just more of a prospect to see what everybody. It's just more of a conversation to see where everybody's heads at. But I think maybe SWAT Command does need a bit more of to understand their role, in terms of, you know, this is your job. This is your primary job. Your primary job is to be SWAT Command. General, yeah, you can do that too. Don't worry about everybody else. That's what I think I'm trying to maybe get across. And maybe that's why I thought of this. But again, that's why I want to get everybody's feel for it, so that I can understand where everybody's head is at.
I don't know. Like I said, I think it's fine. I think our problem is we just can't get fucking active people. We can't keep them. Like, we hire them, they leave. But I don't know. You guys let me know. I gotta go back to my office though.
Yeah, okay. Thank you for the conversation. I appreciate it.
Bye, guys.
But what if like an operation, like an op or something happened in the middle of the interview? What would you do in that time?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know.
This is why I said before, when I remember talking to Tisha, and when Hayden was chief before, even though Hayden is a disgrace to me now, that's what he can get. He can get one of those.
Valid. That's valid as fuck.
Yeah, like, bro, with everything in my soul, bro, fuck Hayden, bro. I don't like him no more. So anyway, because yeah, we all know the reason. He's slimy, and he fucked us all over, and he was talking mad shit about Tisha and everyone and all of us. So fuck him. But anyways, what I was saying was that SWAT should be shouldn't be concerned, let's say, with all of the hirings and all of this stuff that is happening. And I'll tell you why. Because when you go to a hiring event IRL, you are not going to be seeing a SWAT commander to do your interview. All right. So that's why I'm saying that SWAT should just be focused on SWAT activities, unless there is no generals online and SWAT commanders with the blue suits are the only ones online. Okay, then yes, obviously, if you have the suit on, you do have that responsibility also. So if you're not attending to a call for SWAT, or you're not in a SWAT training and you have a blue suit, then you have a secondary responsibility to go ahead and help out with that situation. However, it shouldn't get to that, because my point was, we have 30 positions for blue suits and only, I don't know, 4 positions for SWAT high command, right? So that shouldn't be a thing. It shouldn't be happening like that. And all of the SWAT members, let's say, I don't know, you said we have 10 left, and that's crazy to me. But if there's 10 and there's only 5 SWAT members with the blue suit, right? Then they don't. Losing the 5 generals at the interview is not going to be terrible, because there's 25 other generals that can be doing it.
What are your thoughts on this, Chief?
Chief with the leopard print. Rawr.
Okay.
I kinda disagree with you at some point, and I'm kind of actually trying to reason with you at some point too. The part I disagree with you is we not allowing the SWAT OICs to actually deal with hiring events. And you're saying there are other 25 gens that are actually on. How sure are you that every 25 gen is actually on at the moment? Because hiring events is an event that we are supposed to partake in, whether we like it or not, whether we are tired or not. We are supposed to, like, it's fixed. Do you understand? I didn't actually make hiring events. I didn't actually get 4 days or for the hiring event. It's fixed by admin, so it's something we are supposed to do. And I feel like blue suit comes with responsibilities. Do you understand? Because back in the days, SWAT OICs, before you actually rank up to a major gen, then you have to sacrifice your SWAT leadership to someone else. Do you understand? So people actually sacrifice their blue suits for SWAT. So I feel like the suits comes with a whole new responsibilities. So if I'm gonna like give exceptions, like, okay, these people shouldn't do hiring events, the others will actually also get pissed and not even show up for the hiring event.
Yeah, no, and that's why I was saying, like, so this was my thing. I'm not trying to change rules. I'm not trying to implement new rules. I'm just trying to throw ideas out there that would work for, say, your point of view, Scotty's, and what Harper said about them wanting to keep the blue suit or whatever. I personally don't give a shit about this blue suit, right? Okay, like I said, it just makes me look sexy AF. So, and we all agree, all right? So that's just that. But my main or my first love, let's say, with the PD is SWAT, and the blue suit. I don't mind doing hiring events. I actually enjoy some of them. I don't mind doing the trainings. Macro training is kind of annoying, but whatever, it's just something that you got to do. So I definitely don't mind dealing with the issues and problems. You guys have all seen me deal with issues. You've all seen me do trainings and FTOs and and whatever else. Um, yeah, that stuff I don't mind doing. So it's a job at the end of the day, and I'll do whatever it is that I have to do, um, because that's my responsibilities. But I'm saying if I have to choose between uh, doing that stuff as a blue suit or kicking ass on SWAT, I'm gonna choose the vest. That's the only thing I was saying.
So this is the reason what I said, Chief. What I basically said was maybe people are too busy worrying about whether 2 or 3 stars are doing their jobs or not and assessing, evaluating other people as opposed to shifting their priorities to what they need to be doing, which is managing SWAT and doing all this stuff with SWAT. I feel like the politics of the blue suit may be also affecting the division as a whole. It was one of my thought processes. That's why I wanted to have this conversation, really. I just want to see where everybody's head is at before I even swing any ideas.
Yeah, I'm listening.
I mean, like I said, it was just a talk. It's not really implemented or anything. It's just more I want to. I want. That's why I really. I don't know. I just feel like maybe the priorities are shifting in terms of people worrying about others as opposed to themselves and the division. Because what happened yesterday? Why was there like I don't disagree. Like, here's my thing, right? Yesterday, that little powwow that was happening with Luke should have never happened in the first place. Like, there's a chief, there's DFGs for a reason. I just feel like that kind of environment shouldn't even persist in PD, in my opinion.
Why? What happened?
I don't know. There was a whole. I just logged in. I just logged in. Megan, you were there. Actually, was there as well. There was like a little meeting with Luke at the end of the hallway with a couple of
Yeah.
bands invested. So what happened there? Because I just feel like it was just negativity that shouldn't even be discussed at those ranks. Like, yeah, you can discuss it, but on a 10-6, like in my opinion at least, not in a professional capacity with an admin. So I don't know when that came about, but for me, it was always before. Like, obviously, they would be evaluated on a case by case basis, but it was always before. Like, obviously, you have your taser out, you're not going to have time to switch to your weapons. You deploy your taser, they go on the ground. Yeah, that's reasonable. But like in a situation where they're just standing still or something, and then somebody like that's like an you could make is what I was told. Yeah, no, I get it. It's just like the things that were discussed with the admin present, saying that we should just directly report officers to the admin. How I don't get how that conversation even started. Yeah, somebody was Luke was saying like, if you see officers doing something wrong, report it to the admin in front of Jins and a vested and a few. I think there was badge there as well. If I'm not wrong. I don't know. It feels like for me, like we preach to follow the chain of command, but nobody does follow it. I'm not saying what you did is wrong, Megan. I don't want you to ever think that. Yeah, and I'm not saying what you did is wrong. I'm just saying like usually the way it's supposed to work, if MGs don't know something, they go to the LTs. LTs don't know something, they go to Colonel Gen. Then they come to us, and then Chief. Like that's how it's supposed to go. Yeah, no, I get it. Um, but yeah, like I said, that's my whole reason for bringing what I brought up today was I just feel like maybe people's priorities on SWAT are shifting to high positions as opposed to the division. Yeah. But that's what I want to talk to everybody about. Like I said, it's just a general conversation to see what everybody's heads at. I appreciate your time, Junior, Megan. Definitely appreciate it.